Warrior approached a home that was built into an outcropping of rock. Entering, he found a Medusa, who was unaware of his presence. But absent-mindedly, he spoke out loud that he found it. Speaking again louder, the warrior, Arose, said that he finally found it. Ryuon, the Medusa, was startled by Arose as he began to ramble about his journey while she was looking for her blindfold in a panic. As Arose wasn't listening to her, Ryuon forced him to look away using her tail. After tying her blindfold on, Ryuon apologized, but Arose did too. Ryuon then asked what was going on and what got Arose so excited. Arose told her that he found the equipment that petrified nullification. Despite the great news, Ryuon seemed to not react to it. Arose continued to celebrate the find energetically, but Ryuon seemed to be hesitant, asking if they didn't look into each other's eyes, surprising him. Arose began to quickly question why, asking if it was because of his crude self-portrait. Ryuon quickly denied that being the reason, but also seemed reluctant to announce the actual true reason. She explained that she knew that he was the one for her, and that wasn't her issue, but the issue was that she couldn't bear to lose him. Accidentally turning him into stone was the last thing she wanted to do. Seeming to not want to put up with her self-doubt, Arose pulled Ryuon's blindfold off and reassured her that he had the artifact checked over and over. Trying to calm her, he told her to look at him bit by bit, to ensure his safety. She started from his hand and then moved her way up. Reluctantly, she wouldn't look at Arose's face without encouragement, but eventually did, with her eyes locking onto his. As he told her that he was fine, Ryuon realized she could look at him all she wanted now, and was stunned. After seeing Arose's face for a while, Ryuon became incredibly shy and buried her face in his chest, confusing him. Unable to pull Ryuon from his chest so as to see her face, Arose pulled the oldest trick in the book, which was to tickle her until she gave in. Arose and Ryuon continued to bicker over him not looking at her, and as a result, Arose resorted to teasing her in another way, causing him to win. Finally pulling away, and face completely red, Ryuon began to scold Arose, who tried to play innocent. As Ryuon made a pouty face, Arose questioned what was wrong. She didn't say anything, but did begin to coil Arose and pull him closer. The pair then began to make out, as Arose's teasing had an extra effect other than getting her to look at him. After their romantic moment together, Arose asked Ryuon if there was something wrong. She had decided to stare at Arose for so long that his face would be seared into her mind. As she did so, a loud snap rung out through the home, confusing both. Once the reality set in that the artifact was destroyed, the pair panicked, fleeing in opposite directions as Ryuon dived for her blindfold. Moping, Arose apologized to Ryuon. She told him not to worry as she got to see him and she wouldn't forget his face for as long as she lived. Feeling touched by her love, Arose felt a growing motivation within him and decided to hunt for a new artifact so that they could look at each other once again and lovingly stare into each other's eyes.